In recent years, the concept of the multiverse has become an integral element in Spider-Man's narrative, gaining significant traction, particularly with the success of fan-favorite Spider-Verse films. Amidst the myriad alternate Spider-Man stories, one hidden gem has captured the hearts of fans while remaining relatively obscure to the mainstream audience: the manga series, Spider-Man Fake Red. This unique narrative takes a bold departure from the traditional Spider-Man tales, presenting a unique story where our hero not only lacks his iconic superpowers, but is also an inexperienced teenager striving to be a hero despite his limitations. Join us in today's video as we delve deep into the compelling world of Spider-Man Fake Red. The protagonist of the series is Yu Onomai, a typical teenager with a particular passion for rock climbing, a skill that proves beneficial in his future heroic endeavors. Despite his proficiency in rock climbing, Yu grapples with social interactions and often sees himself as an outcast. Preferring to skip school in favor of honing his climbing skills at the gym, he finds solace in his favorite hobby. Yu's admiration for Spider-Man is a central aspect of his character, with the web slinger serving as his personal hero. The narrative takes an intriguing turn when, on his way home from the gym one day, Yu witnesses his classmate being bullied. Inspired by Spider-Man's principles, Yu contemplates intervening but hesitates, ultimately witnessing the bullies prevail. The classmate, disappointed, expresses skepticism about Yu's willingness to help. However, Yu discovers that his classmate had left behind his school ID. Retrieving it, Yu stumbles upon a surprising and mysterious find: a discarded Spider-Man costume hidden behind a dumpster. The plot thickens as Yu, astonished by the quality of the Spider-Man costume, playfully engages with it by taking pictures while wearing the iconic mask. However, his excitement takes an unexpected turn when he accidentally triggers the release of webs, resulting in damage to his surroundings. It dawns on Yu that this isn't just a replica. He possesses the genuine Spider-Man suit that once belonged to the real web slinger. Determined to return the suit to its rightful owner, Yu sets out, only to realize the impracticality of this task. Spider-Man's true identity remains unknown to him. Faced with this dilemma, he hatches a desperate plan. Wearing the suit, he strikes a heroic pose atop the nearest building, hoping to catch Spider-Man's attention. To his surprise, the people nearby mistake him for the genuine Spider-Man and urgently plead for his assistance, revealing that a nearby building is engulfed in flames. Feeling the weight of the situation, Yu decides to step into the role, despite lacking the ability to web swing. Undeterred, he descends the building stairs and sprints towards the scene of the fire. Upon reaching the burning building, Yu discovers that a child is trapped on the third floor. With bystanders urging him to save the child, Yu, with no superpowers and an unconventional approach, faces the daunting challenge of rescuing the young life trapped within. He knew that he had no powers, but Yu decided to go in anyways. Using his rock climbing skills, he barely reached the third floor on the building, nearly slipping and falling on the way. Amidst the chaos of the burning building, Yu courageously enters an apartment, discovering a child in the bathtub. Swiftly grabbing the young one, he heads towards what he believes is the exit, only to find it engulfed in flames, leaving them trapped with the encroaching smoke, giving them very little time. In a moment of desperation, with the weight of hopelessness and his classmates' earlier words echoing in his mind, Yu contemplates whether this is the end. However, he summons the strength to devise a desperate plan. Returning to the balcony, he attempts to descend safely using the webs. During their precarious descent, the block he attached the webs to breaks, and both of them plummet. Fortunately, the quick-thinking people below had placed a trampoline net, saving their lives. As the relieved crowd showers Yu with gratitude, the firemen arrive to clear the scene. Sensing an opportunity, Yu seizes the chance to slip away, returning to his home. Exhausted but filled with a profound sense of pride, he reflects on the unexpected turn of events and the fact that he successfully saved someone's life. Days have passed since Yu's heroic rescue, and the media has spotlighted his courageous act. Despite the attention, Yu remains steadfast in his determination to return the Spider-Man suit to its rightful owner. Seeking solace at the gym, he encounters his classmate Emma Pearson, who's showcasing impressive climbing tricks, drawing cheers from the onlookers. Encouraged by the gym trainer to approach Emma, Yu hesitates. However, fate takes a hand when Emma, having heard about Yu, initiates a conversation herself. Anxious, Yu struggles to respond, and Emma, momentarily distracted by her friends, departs. Suddenly, the tranquil scene is shattered as criminals, evading the police, seize Emma's friend's car and take her hostage. In a heartbeat, Yu understands that the responsibility of a hero once again falls upon his shoulders. Without second thoughts, he dons the Spider-Man costume, ready to confront danger and save his classmate from the perilous situation unfolding before him. In a race against time, Yu, realizing the limitations of his human abilities, seeks the aid of a taxi driver to catch up with the criminals. Using his resourcefulness, he employs the web shooters to disrupt the car's momentum, attempting to create a barrier around the windshield. However, the task proves challenging, and Yu encounters setbacks, even falling along the road in his pursuit. Determined, he persists, honing his skills on the fly. Eventually, he manages to envelop the criminal's car in webs, causing it to crash into a river. Swiftly, Yu rescues Emma before the crash, ensuring her safety. Despite the success of the rescue, the intense encounter takes a toll on Yu. As a consequence, he sustains injuries, including an injured back and harm to his hands. The next day at school, Yu encounters Emma once again. As they converse, Emma notices the scratches on Yu's hands, putting together the pieces and deducing that he is the mysterious Spider-Man who came to her rescue. Initially worried about the potential revelation of his secret identity, Yu is relieved to find that Emma has no intention of exposing him. Instead, she expresses profound gratitude for saving her life. Emma goes beyond mere gratitude and offers her support. Not only does she fix the Spider-Man suit for him, but she also assists him with his studies. Grateful for her kindness, Yu starts to see Emma as an ally in his newfound heroic journey. Later, Emma extends an invitation to a party with her friend group, providing Yu with an opportunity to connect with others. However, the festivities take an unexpected turn when the attention shifts to Screwball, a notorious streamer supervillain who threatens innocent lives unless Spider-Man appears on the scene. Feeling a compelling urge to save lives, Yu seizes the Spider-Man costume once again, gearing up to confront his first true villain. As Screwball's challenge unfolds on livestream, Yu, chasing the villain on foot, quickly realizes he's severely outmatched. However, he seizes a moment when Screwball's guard is down, using his webs to snatch the plush from her, surprising both her and the audience. Unfortunately, the victory is short-lived, as Yu discovers the plush contains nothing harmful. With only 20 minutes remaining and a sense of hopelessness creeping in, Yu openly expresses his doubts about his abilities, admitting that taking on the Spider-Man mantle might have been a mistake. Despite this, he remains determined to give his best. Yu attempts to web swing, enduring painful crashes into buildings as he struggles to master the technique. Motivated by his sincere desire to save people, Yu perseveres and eventually catches up to Screwball. Ambushing her, he demands answers, only to have her reveal that the entire scenario was a scheme to boost her channel numbers and gain attention. To Yu's frustration and confusion, it turns out no one was actually in danger. Although angered by the deceptive nature of Screwball's actions, Yu is relieved that no one was harmed during the ordeal. The unexpected arrival of Silk, another spider-themed superhero and close ally of Peter Parker, adds a new twist to the unfolding events. Silk captures Screwball and, tracing the connection, follows Yu to his home. Silently infiltrating his room, she confronts him when he least expects it. Initially questioning Yu's intentions, suspecting him to be an imposter, Silk's perception changes as she realizes he's just a normal kid who greatly idolizes Spider-Man. She commends him for covering for Spider-Man and preventing chaos among the web-slinger's rogues, who remain unaware of Peter Parker's disappearance. Before departing, Silk shares valuable information with Yu. She explains that, despite her special ability to track Spider-Man, she's unable to locate him at the moment. Silk encourages Yu to keep in contact, recognizing the potential for collaboration in their shared mission to protect the city. As Silk embarks on the search for Peter, Yu heads to the gym to practice rock climbing with Emma. The shared activity strengthens their bond, and after the session, Emma extends an invitation to her home, expressing her intention to disclose a big secret. In a heartfelt moment, Emma opens up to Yu about her true feelings, revealing that she is in love with her friend Sarah. She confesses that the fear of judgment had kept her from discussing her emotions openly. However, witnessing Yu's recent heroic and selfless actions gave her the courage to share this significant aspect of her life. While it may not be the secret Yu was expecting, he is genuinely happy to have gained a close friend who trusts him enough to reveal such personal details. Silk, on the trail of Peter's presence, follows the lead to the sewers, where she unexpectedly encounters Venom. A fierce battle ensues in the murky depths, and Silk realizes something unsettling. She senses Peter's presence within Venom. Despite putting up a valiant fight, Silk is ultimately overwhelmed by the powerful symbiote, allowing Venom to escape the sewers. Upon receiving Silk's urgent text, Yu rushes to the scene to offer assistance. He finds Silk heavily injured but is reassured by her that she'll be fine, thanks to her regenerative powers. Silk advises Yu against confronting Venom, emphasizing the overwhelming threat the symbiote poses. However, driven by a sense of responsibility and unable to stand idly by, Yu dons the Spider-Man costume and swings into action by saving a police officer using his webs. In the midst of the intense battle with Venom, Yu realizes that defeating the powerful symbiote might be beyond his capabilities. Determined to protect the people around him, he focuses on buying as much time as possible for their safety. To everyone's surprise, Venom suddenly weakens during the confrontation. As the symbiote's grip falters, a shocking revelation unfolds. Peter Parker is trapped inside, who is urging Yu to escape to safety with his weakened voice. It turns out that Peter, facing strain in his relationship with MJ and grappling with financial issues, made the difficult decision to retire the Spider-Man mantle. He discarded the iconic costume, only for it to be discovered by Yu. However, his attempt to leave the superhero life behind was short-lived. Peter was abducted by Mysterio, who forced the Venom symbiote upon him against his will. In the heat of the intense battle with Venom, the ringing of a nearby church bell triggers a revelation for Yu. He discovers that the symbiote's crucial weakness is high-frequency sounds. Swiftly thinking on his feet, Yu uses his webs to ring the bell repeatedly, exploiting the symbiote's vulnerability. As a result, the symbiote weakens. Peter Parker becomes visible within. Drawing inspiration from his hero, Spider-Man, and reflecting on how finding the suit gave him courage, Yu makes a bold decision. He removes his own mask and passes it to Peter, a symbolic gesture meant to remind him of the true essence of being a hero. Empowered by this act, Peter regains control and fights off the Venom symbiote, ultimately donning the iconic black costume. With Mysterio revealed as the mastermind behind the chaos, Spider-Man and Yu join forces to confront the villain. Despite Mysterio's attempts to taunt and confuse them with illusions, Spider-Man's enhanced spider sense proves invaluable. He easily detects Mysterio amidst the deceptive green smoke, leading to the swift incapacitation of the villain. Following the defeat of Mysterio, news outlets capture the heroic duo's actions, bringing them into the public eye. Peter and Yu relocate to the top of a skyscraper to reflect on the events. Apologizing for the suit's damage, Yu expresses regret over the bizarre video with Screwball. However, instead of anger, Peter surprises Yu with gratitude. He thanks Yu for reminding him of the true essence of heroism. Peter admits that removing the suit was his biggest regret and expresses joy that Yu was the one who found it. In a gesture of trust and camaraderie, Peter shares his secret identity with Yu. This moment establishes a profound bond between the two, showcasing the strength of friendship and mentorship. As days pass, Yu returns to his civilian life after the intense events that unfolded. His actions as a hero have brought him fame, leading him to stay away from school for over a week. During this time, he reflects on his friendship with Emma, wondering if she still sees him as a friend. While lost in his thoughts, Yu notices vandals drawing graffiti near his home, mocking the fake Spider-Man. Emma steps in to chase them away, displaying a protective and supportive gesture. Inspired by her actions, Yu joins her, and together they clean up the graffiti. Unbeknownst to them, Spider-Man and Silk observe the scene, commending Yu for staying true to himself and standing up against the vandalism. Though Yu's time as a superhero was short-lived, he left a profound impact not only on himself, but also on the real Spider-Man and those around him. The narrative of Spider-Man, Fake Red, concludes with the message that heroism is not always about extraordinary powers, but the choices we make and the impact we have on others, and that truly anyone can carry the Spider-Man mantle.